What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ Prospect Profiles. Today we're focusing on Josh Sterk of the Oshawa Generals, 2014 draft eligible forward. That was actually passed over in 2013. This was his third year in the Ontario Hockey League, and he had 54 points in 66 games for the Generals after having a combined 43 points in 2 years with the Oshawa Generals. Really expanded his role offensively, played a lot of time in the power play, killed penalties. Oshawa had a really good team this year. Obviously Scott Lawton, Hunter Smith, Prospect, guys like that, Michael Dalcol, other 2014 draft eligible, Laurel and Smith and Dalcol. But I like his game. He's not the biggest guys, but 5'10", 175 pounds, but he compares himself to a Brendan Gallagher or a Brad Marchand in that, using not letting your size disadvantage, dissuade him going to the front of the net, going to those high traffic areas, and playing with a large degree of tenacity. And he saw an uptick in his penalty minutes this season. As you saw, he had more penalty minutes this season than he did in the 2 years combined with Kitchener. And that just goes to show you how much he's expanding his game. He's willing to play with sandpaper, and really be a great all around forward. And really be a guy that can play in all situations and goes to the front of the net, like I said, and doesn't let the size get in the way of being a productive forward. But he's ranked, I believe, in the A's according to Central Scouting. So you're looking at a third or fourth round pick, maybe slips to the fifth round. I think he's a good value pick. I think he's going to chip on his shoulder from being passed over in 2013, and if he carries that with him into into next season, that'll definitely be a big thing. In his last, I think he does one more year junior. Maybe he's over a year, but I don't think so. I think next year I'll really have a breakout year with Oshawa, and that team will be something special. I don't know what Dalcol's situation is. I think it's 50-50. I think Dalcol will be back, but how teams are. They think a kid's ready and they have him up at 18, regardless. But I think Sterk's role is gonna expand next year with the Generals, and they're losing guys to graduation, and they can still be a team to watch. They're a perennial good team in the OHL. It's just the way that works. But I like Sterk. I think you draft him, you let him develop. Doesn't help you right away, but I think his hockey IQ and his passion for the game will pay dividends down the line. You invest a third, fourth, fifth round pick in him. But I'd say probably closer to the fourth or fifth, but still, good value I think there. He's got some sandpaper and he's got a pretty decent all-around game, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's our episode of the Power Play with CJ Prospect Profiles on Josh Sterk of the Oshawa Generals, 2014 draft eligible forward. Stay tuned for episodes for the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.